Hadera began as a moshava of the first Aliyah, and is now a city with about 100,000 inhabitants, most of them Jews. The Lovers of Zion movement arose in the late 19th century in Eastern Europe following the difficult situation of the Jews who were persecuted and murdered. In order to settle the land of Israel and cultivate the land, the movement bought land and sent pioneers. With the help of Yehoshua Hankin, the savior of the lands, who knew Arabic and established good relations with the Arab landowners, and was familiar with the Ottoman bureaucracy, 30,000 dunams of land were purchased, most of which were swamps. That is why it was called Hadera, which means greenish in Arabic, in the color of the water in the swamp. The lands were bought, from Salim Khoury, who owned many lands in the north of the country. The Salim family came from Lebanon and moved to Haifa, an Arab Christian family, from the Maronite community, of Aramaic descent who converted to Christianity. In 1891 a group of pioneers immigrated from Lithuania and Latvia and settled in a khan built by Salim Khoury and lived there for about 6 years. Conditions were extremely poor, the swamps and fever caused great despair among the settlers who began to leave, and moved to Olga Hill until the swamps dried up. Baron Rothschild donated eucalyptus trees in order to dry the swamps, but it did not help and the swamps did not dry out. Eventually the swamps were dried with the help of canals that flowed the swamp water into the sea. Later Circassians settled in the area, and when the Jewish settlers returned, a dispute broke out over the land that ended in a settlement. After the First World War, the British occupied the country and built a railway line from Tel Aviv to Haifa, and a station was built in Hadera. During all those years during the Arab riots, the Jewish settlers were harassed. During World War II the British built army camps and paved roads. This situation led to the employment and development of Hadera. The Khan was converted to be the Great Synagogue, and then became a museum of city history. In 1952, Hadera was declared a city. A Hadera paper factory was established with the aim of using eucalyptus trees for the paper industry, but it turned out that imports were better. Factories were added in industrial areas, many Jewish immigrants were housed, and the Hillel Yaffe Medical Center was built to serve the residents of the area. On the beach is the largest power plant in Israel.